Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So for today, we are actually going to be going over my IMATS haul. So I know I haven't been on here for a while, but it's been going crazy here. We've just been so crazy busy. But finally I'm starting to slow down. April is definitely one of my busiest months, especially the beginning. But it's starting to slow down a little bit after this weekend, so I wanted to take advantage to shoot this video for you guys. Now I did put on my Instagram if you guys wanted to see my DIY body scrub or my IMATS haul, and you guys voted IMATS haul, so here I am. So the reason I actually ended up at IMATS New York is, I don't know if all of you guys know, but I do work trade shows with Morphe. It's always a lot of fun. We always have a really good time, and basically what it means is, you know, they go to IMATS, Premier Orlando, things like that, but they go to different states and sometimes they even go to different countries, and so they have a team that they'll usually take with them apart from some local people. So I'm part of that team. I don't go to all of them, mainly because they do have so many people, and also because I don't want to. But the ones that I do go to are really fun. And don't get me wrong, the reason I don't want to go isn't because of anything bad at all. It's really just me, just because, you know, life's already so busy that you know, taking away a weekend where I literally have to go somewhere can just be kind of hard sometimes. But I was very fortunate to go to IMATS New York. I was really excited about that because I had, first of all, never been to IMATS period, and it's been about 10 years since I've been to New York, so it was really exciting. I met some incredible people. I had such a blast. Honestly, I got back wrecked, like so wrecked, like I got hit by a train, but it was so worth it. So before I just really go crazy and start to ramble on a little too much, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into my haul. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is Jordane Cosmetics, mainly because I only got one thing from them, so I just want to talk about it kind of quickly. I got the Magic Makeup Brush Cleaner, and it's safe for even synthetic brushes. This is an 8-ounce bottle. I got it for $8. I love it. I ran out of brush cleaner while I was there, which is why I bought this one, and I was like, let's see, you know, it's amazing. Like, all you guys out there that like the other one, what's it called? You guys know it's the blue one that everyone like is so obsessed with. Dang it, I can't remember the name now. That one, if you guys know which one I'm talking about, I feel like this one is just like it, much more affordable though, and I absolutely loved it. This was actually a really funny story though on how I got it home, because as you can tell, it's 8 ounces. You can't take that on a plane. So what I did was I had some travel bottles that I had already used everything in them. So I went to the bathroom, dumped it out, cleaned them out as best as I could, and I just separated this into different travel bottles and put it in like my different bags and scattered it, and they legit let me through. I was so happy. And this bottle in particular, there was about that much left. Obviously I put everything back into it now, but just a good tip if you guys are ever stuck somewhere where you're like, dang it, I want to take this home, but you know, I don't want to either pay to check my bag or, you know, do whatever, or I don't want them to throw it out. That's a little tip that you can try, and you know, if it works like it did for me, that's awesome. The next one I'm going to talk about are these Ardell lashes. These were the next things that I picked up at the show. When I finally made it to their booth, they were so almost totally out of everything, and I was like, you know what, I don't have any individuals at all. I've really been wanting to just get back into them and using them again, especially for those days that I like really just don't want to wear lashes, but I feel like I need a little something. These are perfect. So I grabbed two different ones. I grabbed these that are the Trio lash, so it's kind of like 3 individual lashes in one. And then I also grabbed these, which are just their like normal individuals. So I got 2 packs of each. So we'll see. I'm excited to try them. My next one was from MYOB Cosmetics. They are, I think it stands for Mind Your Own Beauty, which I think is so adorable. I actually had tried their products before and I saw them at the show, so I was really excited to try them. I got their powder illuminator and I've arrived. So this is their highlighter and I've arrived. It's just this really pretty like gold shade. You can see it like right there. I love it. I don't have any highlighters like this, surprisingly, that's like that gold. I have ones that are like supposed to be gold, but then they end up being champagne. So this is, I'm really excited because it's the first one I have that's like actually gold. The second thing that I got from them, I actually didn't buy it, but they had a really cool wheel and I spun it and I got this. So I got a really cute lip gloss from them in the shade Paige. You could pick the shade and of course I picked nude. But it's super, super cute. It feels so like buttery but not sticky. And I like it because it has color, but it doesn't have a ton of color, which that's what I love. If you know me, you know I don't like glosses that are totally pigmented. I like glosses that are actually a little sheer because I like to wear them either with lip liners or for natural days. So it makes sense for it to be like less opaque. So that's the shade. So this is something else that I'm just really excited to use. I love the formula so far, I love the color, and I cannot wait to just put this in a look. My next one that I did was MBA Cosmetics. It says the perfect fix for your beauty tricks, which I think is so adorable. And I love the size of this bag because honestly, like I feel like you always get giant tote bags, but you don't always get little cute ones. And I feel like this is so much more like usable. Like I'll use this one so much more. By the way, guys, I'm kind of starting out with my like smallest purchases, making my way up to Morphe because Morphe's kind of a beast. I kind of overdid it a little bit, but I wanted to start with these first and kind of get them out of the way. I love them, but you know, get them out of the way because I know that that beast is waiting for me. So from MBA, you guys know I love glitter. Obviously, I have my own glitter gel company, which I hope you guys have checked out. But they have these really, really cute pressed glitters. So I love that because as you guys know, I love glitter, but I hate like the mess of glitter. So I saw these and I was just like, I need them. Like, it's just another way to like really easily use glitter. The first one I got is Dark Ivy, which is this really beautiful like emerald green. I don't know if I've ever actually talked about it, but emerald green and like forest green and olive green are actually my favorite colors. So as soon as I saw this like gorgeous green, I was like, I have to. You're coming home with me. I need to take you home with me. The second one I got is Blush, which is literally just that. It's like the perfect like shade of blush. I'm super excited to use this one. Funny enough, now that I just realized I did that in that order, blush is my second favorite color. If you've seen any photos of my wedding, you'll know that because all of my bridesmaids were in blush and I pretty much had blush all over my wedding. So as soon as I saw that pigment, I was like, I need it. It's so pretty. I feel like blush is like the perfect like feminine and delicate shade. So I was in love with it. The third one I got is Steampunk. I absolutely love this one because it's a mix of like gold and chrome. I don't know, I love it. It has this really weird, almost like antique vibe going on, but I love it. It's giving me some glitter inspirations, y'all. I don't know. You might have to keep a lookout in IO Beauty. I'm getting kind of like inspired by some of these. And then last but not least is Cocoa Beach, which is just this really pretty like gold shade. I don't know how to describe it. It's basically like a bronzy gold or like a pale bronze, but I like that. I was like, I don't have anything like that in my collection. So I was like, you're coming home with me too. So, and then whenever you got 4 colors, they gave you this cute little like palette for free to go with it. And I love it because it's actually like shimmery. So then later on, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop those 4 in there. Next, I went to Violet Voss. I've never bought anything from them. The first thing I got with them is this liquid illuminator and Glow with the Flow, which is this really pretty like pale gold shade. A lot of their liquid illuminators, did I just say a liquid? A lot of their liquid illuminators were like very pinky and things like that, and on my skin tone those aren't my favorite. I prefer the ones that are like gold. So this one I loved because it was very just like champagne, and it's so crazy pigmented. The other things that I got from them were 3 liquid lipsticks. I love liquid lipsticks, if y'all didn't know that. And I've never tried theirs. Oh, it has a cute little kiss. So I was like, by the way, their packaging, can we talk about how their packaging is just like the cutest thing in the world? So I wanted to try theirs. So this is the shade Baked. It's kind of like this like brown. Actually, it's like a super duper like true brown. I like that. This one is called Breezy. And it's like a pale pink nude shade. I feel like I'm always drawn to the same colors. I always end up picking the same ones. That's really cute though. I like that. That's like the perfect summer nude too. And this one is Wasted, which is like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know how to describe this color. It's like a, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Write in the comments what you think the best way to describe this color is. To me, I was gonna say like berry mixed with like papaya, but I feel like that doesn't make sense at all. So this is Wasted, this one is Breezy, and this one is Baked, and then this is their liquid illuminator, Glow with the Flow. Next, I have Ricky's NYC. They were actually at a show in Orlando about like 4 years ago, and I absolutely loved their booth. They have basically a little bit of everything from different brands, but I was really excited to see them. Funny enough, they had the booth right next to Morphe's, but their line was always long. I never had a chance to really go in there, and I've always wanted to go to the store. So actually when I got back to the hotel, I looked it up. Dude, I was dead tired. Like, I was in a bathtub. I was like, I'm not moving for the rest of the night. And I was like, you know what? Let me just see. It was 1 block away. So I was like, I have to go. Like, I have to go. I'm in New York. When am I going to be here again? So I went. Their store was super cool. It was the one on, I don't even know, guys. I was staying on 10th, and it was one away from the water. I don't know. I probably should have remembered. But it was really cool. I will say it had, at least in this store in particular, in this location, it did have a lot more hair products than makeup products than I thought. I thought it would be definitely more makeup, but it was not. It was the opposite, but that's okay. It was really cool. And he did tell me that they have, I guess, another 1 or 2 locations in New York, but that they have one in Miami, which I did not know about. So my Florida babes, like, we have our own Ricky's NYC. So whenever I have the chance, like, I'm legit going to Miami just so that I could go to Ricky's. So from them, I just kind of got like a random collection of stuff. Actually, I didn't get any makeup. I got a lip balm, but that was it. I got like mainly just random stuff. I got this mini spatula from the brand Diane. I got this mainly because, as you guys know, like, I do my glitter gels, and it was just a really nice tool to use. And, you know, just for anything. Anytime that you're like mixing something that's like a hair color or a face paint that you need a big batch of, or things like that, I love to have little baby spatulas. The next thing that I got also from that brand Diane is a 5-pack ponytail hook. So these are super cool. Basically, it's like a ponytail, but instead of being all the way around, it has a hook on either side. So what you do is you like put your hair together, you put the hook, and then you go around and around and around, and then you hook it again. So all those girls that like struggle with the same thing we all do, that it's like 2 times around is too loose, but then 3 times around is too tight, like, this is exactly what you need. I also really like it because whenever people use these, they have like the perfect ponytail. Like, it's so smooth, it's so pretty. So I'm really excited. You know, I've never tried them before, but I've seen some people use them. I know a lot of professionals use them. So I'm definitely really excited to try this. So thank God that my camera started overheating, because I was like, you know what, let me go grab something while it cools down or whatever. Definitely realized I had red lipstick on my teeth for a good while without noticing it. So if you guys noticed it, I love y'all. So anyways, the next thing that I got from Ricky's was this boar hair brush, and I got this cute little small one. I like small brushes. I don't know why. Whenever someone's like, here's this brush, and it's like this big, I don't like it. I like these little ones. So the reason I wanted to get this one, I used to have one when I was younger, but honestly it's been so long that I have no idea where it is. But I like it because if you brush your hair with this every day, it actually pulls the oils that are closest to your scalp and your roots, and it pulls it down the rest of your hair. So it just helps to kind of use your own natural oils to nourish the rest of your hair, and your hair gets really soft, really shiny, and just really, really pretty. So I had been looking for one recently, and when I was there, I saw that they had their own. So I was like, oh, I definitely want this. So I'm excited to use this. The last hair thing that I got from them, I threw out the packaging, I'm sorry. But it's these cute little extensions. They are like platinum silver elf hair colored extensions. I got the little short ones. Obviously my hair is really short. But they had them. They're from Manic Panic. They're little clip-ins. And I love them. The reason I got them was because on the third day I wanted to do 2 box braids, but I wanted them to look a little cooler. So I actually put these in my hair so that I could weave it into the braid, and it looked so pretty, honestly. So I'm really happy I got these. I definitely suggest things like this to people that like color but don't want to dye their hair. The next thing I got from them, really random, but I got the Dr. Bronners Castille soap in Almond. Oh, it smells really good. I actually hadn't smelled it yet, but I like that. I'm happy I got it. I got it because it was just a little cute little travel size. Our hotel didn't have body wash, so I decided to just pick one of these up. Plus, I really love Castille soap. I've been using it for a really long time. Right now we're using a different body wash, but I'm 100% sure that when it actually finishes, I want to go back to Castille soap because it really just cleans your skin so nicely. It feels so good on the skin, and I love it because it doesn't actually like strip my skin. So I love that, and they don't have a ton of like funny stuff and ingredients in there. So love this stuff. Definitely will be getting more of it. I was happy to get some more of it recently, and now I know almond smells bomb. So good. The last thing I got from them was this little balm. It was by the cash register, and it's the tropical, well, you guys have seen these. It's the Rosebud perfume company ones that they come like this in a cute little tin. But I got this one because I have their original one, but this one is Tropical Ambrosia Balm with coconut and mango. That's so me. Like, if you guys know me, that is like 100% Fabrielle. Tropical Ambrosia with coconut and mango. That's so me. And it smells like straight up, oh my god, like a, if you mix like a strawberry daiquiri with a pina colada, that's what it smells like. Oh god, it's so yummy, guys. It's so yummy. Okay, last but not least, guys, is all the stuff that I got from Morphe. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to put this back on the floor because it doesn't fit on my table. So the first thing I actually got is one of their newer products. It's their 8W Warm Master Blush Palette. I love it. Ooh, I like that. It says 8 shades for the heat of the moment. Morphe, I like that. So I'm really excited. I love all their new packaging and their new logo, by the way. Super cute, very chic. It reminds me so much of like Dior, but this is the bad boy right here. I love it because it has all these warm shades. From what I could tell, it basically has like 3 true shimmer shades, which are these 3 up top. And then 4 matte shades. And then Goals is kind of like, it has a little bit of shimmer, but not a ton. So it's kind of that in-between shade. I actually got it for these 2 shades specifically, Unapologetic and MUA, which I think is so cute. But I don't have anything like that, like at all. So I was so excited to get this. I have their other blush palettes, which I really like. So I already know that this one's gonna be incredible. The pigmentation was incredible. The color selection was incredible. I like it because these 3 shades, I feel like I'm actually gonna end up using them more as like highlights because your girl's tan. But during the summer, this palette is gonna be just incredible. So then I started out with so a lot. The next thing I ended up getting from them were their pressed pigments. I had a few before the last time I worked the show with them, but this time my section that I was like in charge of and working with was pressed pigments. Literally, I will tell you right now that if you ever work a trade show or if you ever work for a makeup company or skincare company, hair care, whatever, anything like that, you are gonna be buying those products because you spend literally your entire day like selling those products to other people, which means you're constantly swatching, you're constantly showing them all the benefits of it, all the like incredible possibilities that you could do with it. So that's what happened to me. I was just swatching these all day for people and I was like, I need them. Now I want them. Now I need them. Now they're beautiful. So I'm so excited, and I'm especially excited because we ended up selling out of a bunch of these shades. So I'll show you guys. So the first one I got is called Coffee and Drama, which sounds like everyone's life story. Actually, you know what it sounds like? When I was working at Sephora, that's what it sounds like. Those are the 2 words that I would use to describe working at Sephora. Sugar, open! Hunty. It's like this really pretty like mauve shade. I love it. Like a mauve champagne. I would kind of describe it. Mauve brown champagne. I don't know. It's beautiful though. It's called Coffee and Drama. Honestly though, the ones that I bought before, I don't use them a ton, and I think the main reason is because they're in these little compacts. I'm so used to having my palettes, you know, I just grab them, you know, and keep going. But with these, because they are in their own little ones, if you do only use a few shadows, it's great. But like me, that I do use tons of shadows, it's not great. So what I'm actually going to do is depot all of these and try to put them either in a Z palette or one of the empty Morphe palettes. The next one I have is called Tragic Fashion. It's this really pretty gold shade. Actually, it reminds me a lot of the highlighter from MYOB. Look at that. That is just like, that's like gilded. That is so like just beautiful. Oh my god. I just died. I'm so happy I got this. This is actually one of the ones that we ended up selling out of, so I'm really happy I got this. Next one I got is called So Chic and Polish. It's this really pretty like blush shade. I really like it. As you guys know, I really love blush. I'm sure you thoroughly know that by now. See, it's like the perfect like shade of blush. And then my next shade that I got is called 5-Star Luxury. It's, oh god, this is so pretty. It's like I haven't seen them in 3 days and I'm seeing them all for like the first time. I love this. It's such, you know what it reminds me of? If you mix like a rose color with like copper. That's what that color reminds me of. I love that. That's gonna be so pretty for like summer date nights. Definitely will be seeing this one. Guys, this video is gonna be so long. I'm so sorry. My next one is Mimosa Sunday. Oh my god, please no. Almost dropped it. It's literally like the perfect shade of like champagne. Like this Mimosa Sunday is champagne. I legit like didn't even remember all the shades I got because they were so pretty. I was literally just grabbing them and putting them in my bin, and I was like, I'll figure it out later. This one's called Kill the Lights. It's like this really pretty like copper bronzy shade, I want to say. See, it's like copper, but it's like iridescent. My last pressed pigment is called Richly Made Up. I love this one. Every time I swatched it, it looked kind of like if you mix the color like olive green with like gold. See, it's like that really pretty, just like olivey gold. I love this shade. I would love to see this shade on someone that has like hazel eyes or something like that, or you know, like my eyes, like dark brown. They look pretty too. So the next thing that I'm gonna talk about are their liners. I got a ton of their liners. What I love about Morphe is that they have so many options for like nude liners, and all of their liners, a lot of people don't know this, but you can use them for like your lip, your eyes, your wherever you want. They're totally universal. So I got this one called Coconut, which is like a white one, but it's not only a lip liner, it can also be used for the eyes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start swatching all of these. This one is Mimi. It's kind of like this like reddish peachy color. This one really is more like a papaya shade, but I like that. It's very summery. It's gonna be very nice, very bright. The next one I got is Trendsetter, which is this really cool, just like true brown shade. So that one is Trendsetter. Next, I got All Night, which is kind of like this, like, if you guys know MAC lip pencils, it's a lot like Night Moth. That's a lot of like kind of what it reminds me of, but if anything, like darker. So that one is All Night. This one is Coffee and Kissy, which is one of their like nude shades. So it's basically just that. It looks like a pinky medium brown shade. So that's Coffee and Kissy. Got Foolish, which is another one of their nude shades. This one's kind of like a rosy nude. I actually already had this one, but I got it again because I actually do use it a lot because it's a really good rosy nude. So that's Foolish. Next, I got Clingy. By the way, these are all very creamy, but this is a really nice, I almost want to say like burgundy, but instead of being like reddish toned, it's kind of like an orangish burgundy. So that's Clingy. Next is Zippy, which is really pretty. This one is kind of like Foolish, but more pink. So that's Zippy. This one is Chippy. See, they got a thing going on with their names. This one's gonna be kind of like a medium brown nude. And that one is Chippy. That just happened. The next one is Backseat Love. It's one of their like paler nudes. It's another like pinky brown one, but just much lighter than the other ones. So that's Backseat Love. Next we have Sugar Pie. So Sugar Pie, ooh, this is, dang, this I think is gonna be one of my favorites. Sugar Pie is like this like mauve brownish pinky shade almost. That's Sugar Pie. And then second to last is Makeup Talk. Makeup Talk is actually kind of like Sugar Pie, but more pink. So that's Makeup Talk. And last but not least is Coconut. I'm really excited to see this one because it's so hard to find like good white liners, you know, and I know that their liners are very long lasting. And that's Coconut. Next, I got some lipsticks, and I love their matte lipsticks, their liquid lipsticks. I think they have a very good formula. I do always wear lip balm, but it's because I have extra dry lips, and I do that with every single liquid lipstick that I wear. So this one is Jealousy. It's kind of like a pinky shade. Let's see. That's what it looks like on the outside. So let's see when we swatch it. Okay, it's like actually it looks just like Makeup Talk, but in like a liquid lipstick. This one is called Suspect. So it's actually very similar to Jealousy, but like more reddish tone. Suspect. Last one I got is called Gypsy. It's like a royal blue shade. I actually wore this one on the last day of the show. Oh my god, that's so pretty. I don't have a color like this at all, so this is so stunning to me, and it's called Gypsy. Like, that's me. I love it. That's Gypsy. The next thing that I got from them are their Master of Metallics cream eyeshadows. I had never seen this product before. I didn't even know we had it at the show. The only reason I found out about it was because one of the girls was swatching it and just happened to walk by, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? And she was like, girl, that's Master of Metallics. So they look like this. This is the first time I'm even seeing the tubes because I legit did not even know we had these. But what I loved about them is that not only were they super metallic, so you can even wear them by themselves. They're all like very summery colors, but they were so long lasting. Once they totally dried, she was rubbing on them like crazy. I was doing it myself because I was skeptical, and they still like just stayed. So this is gonna be great for like the beach, the pool, all those things. Oh my god, that is so pretty. That's so shiny and coppery. It's called Copper. This one is gold. So it looks like a very like pale gold shade. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. And they're so pigmented, guys. You really only need like just a little bit. And then the last one is bronze. So these I'm assuming you can use as like a base. For other shadows, you can wear them by themselves, but they are stunning. So that one's copper, that one's gold, and that one's bronze. And then I did buy their gel liner in the shade Vitamin C, but instead of being like the letter C, it's spelled S-E-A. So it's like the ocean, but I got it because it's this beautiful blue shade. So that's Vitamin C. And then the next thing I got were some lashes. I usually don't get lashes because I feel like I just have so many and I haven't gone through them. But these were just so pretty, so affordable that I was like, I have to get them. Plus they're very wispy and they could pass as like being a little natural, so that's what I like. So this one is Calabasas, which I like because it has that like demi. And then this one is Hollywood Hills, which is very similar, but without the demi in the middle. So both of these, beautiful. Then the last thing that I bought from them is their Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. I actually got it, not really for highlighting and contouring, but I got it because it has this really cool flat sides on them. So I feel like that's actually gonna be really great for underneath the eye. So I'm just very excited about using this. It's a shape that I haven't seen any other makeup company come out with. So I just think it's gonna be different. It's very innovative, so I'm very excited to use it. And then the last two things I got, I didn't buy them, but it was part of our gratis, is the Morphe eyelid primer, which I'm excited to use. I didn't even know they had this, so I'm really excited to use this. And then they had a little pop socket, so it's a little Morphe grip, and it's all black and it just says Morphe. I thought that was so cute. Okay, so that is everything that I got from IMATS, everything that I got this weekend at the show. I love all of it. I did want to include this next little mini purchase that I made. I made it at Sephora. The only reason I really want to include it is because I did make it the day before I left for IMATS, so it's kind of like included in that whole haul for me. So the first thing I got was the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wearing Foundation, and I got it in the shade 250. So it looks like this. She has such beautiful packaging. And then I tried it in the store and it was the closest one to my skin. So I feel like it's gonna work out really good. So that's kind of it right there. You can see it's a little runny. So I like that because I feel like the ones that are like that feel more lightweight, whereas when they're more thick, they obviously feel more thick on your skin as well. So I'm excited to use that. The next thing I got was the Glam Glow Gravity Mud Firming Treatment. Now this is something I wouldn't have gotten when I was younger, but now that I'm getting into my later 20s, I definitely feel like this is something that I could use and it could have like a really good effect on my skin. So I'm really excited to use this. I will let you guys know exactly how I feel about it, if it's worth the hype, if it's worth the money, all of that jazz. So I'm excited. So my camera has died twice. So this went from a 1 hour filming sesh to a 3 hour filming sesh we're going on, and my nail broke. So we're going from this to this. So the last product I wanted to talk about was actually this travel set that I got from Way at Sephora. I really like it because it has a dry shampoo foam, a volume spray, and a texturizing hairspray. The reason I got this one and I like it so much is because hair kits, especially for traveling, usually come with shampoo, conditioner, hairspray, and like maybe dry shampoo or like a gel or something, but rarely is it like this. I don't usually buy them because I have my own shampoo and conditioner that I really like to use. So I like that this one was like a travel set, that it's all stuff that I was like, oh my god, I'll use this. Dry shampoo I always use, I always bring, because my hair gets so oily so fast. Now it's not as bad because I was washing my hair once a week all during winter, and then during summer I transitioned to twice a week because it's hotter, but I'm always using dry shampoo. That's kind of what gets me through all that time without washing my hair. I love the volume spray because especially now that my hair is kind of like almost all like virgin hair, my natural hair does not have a ton of volume, especially now that I have the keratin, so it's like straight. When my hair is curly and natural, it has more volume, but right now it's like super flat. So I love that one. And then the texturizing hairspray, I love it for when I use the wand that I do either waves or curls. I use the texturizing hairspray. Bobby, he just almost knocked over my rosé. Today hates me. And then the texturizing hairspray I like because then when I curl my hair with the wands or I do waves like I was just saying, I add that and it just makes everything look so much fuller and so much nicer. So really quickly before I'm totally done, I did forget to mention two things from Morphe that I got. It's just two brushes. It was the last two things that I got. I got the Morphe R10, which is this one right here. I love it for like powder underneath the eyes, setting powder, blush, and someone actually suggested that you can even use this with those really like thick highlighters. And then I also got the Morphe 530, the M530, I'm sorry, and that's this one. And I got this one actually for like contouring. I really want to try it out to have kind of like a soft contouring. So I'm really excited to try this one for like contouring, and then this one for like blush or setting powder. Yeah, again guys, I really hope you guys liked it. I hope to be doing another video soon with my DIY body scrub. So hopefully you'll be seeing that soon. Alright, love you guys. Bye.